This was a really good episode of Sailor Moon Crystal, but there was just one little thing that bugged me, and it's very, very minor. It was that shot of Sailor Saturn jumping down being used like 7 times. Other than that, I thought the episode was very good. The action really took place at the beginning of it and at the end of it, and the middle was more or less intensive exposition of Sailor Saturn's history. But I happen to really enjoy that because a lot of us love Sailor Saturn. She's not my favorite character, but I really enjoyed seeing that exposition finally being foretold, because in the original anime, her backstory is like null and void. So that was one thing I really, really did enjoy about the episode here. I really liked when Super Sailor Moon transformed. That was fantastic. I loved how the talismans, that power went into the Grail, and then the Inner's powers went into the Grail as well. And the transformation sequence was very much an homage to the original anime. Rainbow Moon Heartache, to me, seemed a little cheap in the way it was done. It was definitely an homage to how they did it in the original anime, but it was also almost like cut and paste to how they did it with Moon Spiral Heart Attack in Crystal. But I guess technically Rainbow Moon Heartache in the original anime was cut and paste from Moon Spiral Heart Attack as well. I don't know. To me, it just felt a little weird, but overall, I was very excited to see it. I loved that whole backstory sequence with Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto in the past. I liked how Pluto was at the time gate, Neptune was on Neptune, and Uranus was on Uranus, and they were unable to go and stop the Dark Kingdom from attacking the Moon Kingdom. And then, they get called there due to the talismans, and then Saturn comes, and their faces when Saturn appears was really intense. Like, I really loved the way they looked. Then Saturn not speaking, being the sailor soldier of silence and dropping the glaive. Beautiful. Also, Hotaru in this episode had some great moments. Obviously, that ending sequence, which I'll talk about in a second. But I really love how she's really struggling with Mistress 9, and the Mistress 9 comes out before she literally comes out. Like, this is Hotaru's struggle in between, the sailor soldiers learning about the Moon Kingdom was really, really cool. I also have to say, this episode has some really, really great little bits of humor in it, particularly when Uranus said about the Patreons and about how her rent is extremely expensive. I thought that was really funny. So I liked how I was able to incorporate humor into it and incorporate, the dramatic action that is taking place. Then Chibiusa runs off to save Hotaru from the Outers because the Outers don't want Saturn to awaken, because if Saturn awakens and she destroys everything, it will cause the end of the Earth. And who wants the Earth to end? Because we've already seen Crystal Tokyo. And then when Chibiusa gets to Hotaru's house, Chibiusa's Crystal gets taken by Mistress 9. What I thought was interesting here, and I kind of might be forgetting the original manga. I definitely know in the original anime, when Mistress 9 completely awakens, she awakens by swallowing Chibiusa's Pure Heart Crystal. In the manga, I thought she awakened by taking Chibiusa's crystal off her. I didn't realize that she could awaken without the crystal or without Chibiusa's powers to some level. So I thought that was interesting how she was able to completely awaken. I really like that transformation sequence of Hotaru into Mistress 9. I loved how everyone is looking at her going like, who is she? Where is she coming from? That's not Sailor Saturn. And then when Mistress 9, takes Chibiusa's crystal, and poor Chibiusa goes into a coma. So obviously next week, they're going to be starting the battle against Mistress 9. I already can't believe Mistress 9's been awakened. The original anime took, episode 30 or so when Mistress 9 got awakened? It was a while away. And now, here she is in episode 8, I think. I think we're in episode 8. So it's crazy. It's crazy how fast this anime is moving along. I do wish the Inner Sailor Soldiers got to react more to the Moon Kingdom's death and destruction. Tuxedo Mask had a couple nice moments here, and so did Chibiusa, at least in the beginning of it, not so much reacting to the death of the Moon Kingdom, but to Super Sailor Moon. But the other Inner Sailor Soldiers really didn't get to do much. It was kind of unfortunate. They do get to fly. I do like the fact they're all kind of hovering or levitating or flying or something. I think that was quite nice. The episode's action, they get rid of Sifrin and Petarol, and then Mistress 9 awakens. Those are like the real big moments of the episode. Pharaoh 90 wants to obviously get the power of Super Sailor Moon because her power is over 9,000! Dragon Ball Z reference for you guys. So, that's really all I have to say about it, because it was actually very simple in terms of what happened. Like, it wasn't like boom, 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 boom with lots of action sequences. It was Super Sailor Moon emerges, backstory, Mistress 9 comes out. That was it. It was a very simple episode. I enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 stars, minus the Saturn jumping up and down several times. I liked it quite a bit. I don't really have that much to say about it. Share your thoughts about the episode in the comments below. Sorry the review of this one was so short. Next week, I think I'll probably have more to say with Labyrinth. So like I said, share your thoughts about the episode in the comments below, and we'll talk soon. Bye!